Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we're having a go at making clusters. Okay, but somebody suggested doing label clusters. Somebody said, I don't know who it was and I haven't seen any videos, but I thought, what an amazing idea. So I have had a go at doing label clusters. I've challenged myself to do label clusters. Would you like the challenge as well to do some label clusters? Okay, if you like this idea, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be absolutely amazing. And thank you so much to Sherry and Karen. Okay, thank you so much. So let's go and I'll show you what we're doing today. Right then, so what I'm doing is being surrounded by labels. And if you look at some labels, they're made, there's anything on them, anything at all, so you could make them out of anything. You don't have to buy them, you can just cut them out of little bits of paper like this, which is what this says. And I've just written the word fabric on it, and I could use that as a label. That's fine, it's anything goes. I've got a whole video on explaining all this. Another thing I've got are labels. There's these as well. You could use these. You know, these you can get from Amazon. I'd assume perhaps even Temu. Anything like this. Little bits of these cut up. Let me just demo, because if I don't demo, then you might not understand. Okay, so I'm just going to demo. Oops, hold on. One piece of this will do. Just any of these look like this. Just grab a piece like that. Okay, and ink it up perhaps, or go around it with a marker pen, do faux stitching around it, anything like that, or do both. And there we go, I'm going to do a bit of faux stitching around it just to show you. This is a, see, that's now a label. And you've now made your own unique label. Like that, anything like that will do. You can have it which way around you like. It doesn't have to be that way around just because the writing is that way. It could be any way. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, look, Tracy Fox's labels I've got as well in these. Yeah, I have. Yes, why not? Everyone loves Tracy Fox's labels. Oh, and that's just pieces of digital just cut up and just inked up around the edge with this, and it's not even straight. Okay, what else have I got? These, just cut out some hearts. That's my new heart punch. I'm really excited about that. And then circle punch stuff. So the a lot of my stuff I'm using is slightly pink, so I've decided to have a colour-ish theme. So a lot of it's pink, and I've got a load of these perfume labels. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is grab a few. And what I'm going to do is actually put them away in something, and then I'm going to take them all out again. Put everything away, because if you notice there's a big load of, yeah. So I'm just going to put them away, and then I'm going to start again. Okay, right, so what I've got is, I've got some bits of paper like this as well. You could use things like that, edge of books, and also book pages. I didn't think of those. Right, so we've got, yeah. So you just go around the edge with those like that to make you can make labels out of those. And I think it's nice to have some type, isn't it, in your places. Right then, so I've got dictionary page there as well. I could use that, but I was using it for gluing on, so I don't know. Right, so this is what I've been doing, cutting out little bits of labels. That's from Stamperia collection, the 8x8 paper. I think this 12x12 and the 8x8 are exactly the same. I've got both. I thought I'll get both, and of course what's happened, both exactly the same. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do is have some labels. I've also, that's another idea as well, sticking stickers on places and then cutting those up as well, because look, you've got bits of, you can have bits of things, you know. Like some creamy paper, tea-dyed paper, that'd be ideal. In fact, I'm going to just try that. I don't even know. I should think it would work. I don't need to wait why it wouldn't work. So I'm just going to grab a bit of this. Okay, so you might have labels you want to use, but anything will do. I'm trying to get different things that you might do, and you might want to have a go. Well, there you go. I've stuck it over the edge, but it doesn't matter about that. I'm just going to quickly, says I, quickly, come on, that's it. I'm just going to quickly cut that out as well, quickly. So quickly cut it out like this. Right, so you can grab a piece of this, anything will do. Let's have, well, we could have a piece across there like that, a piece like this, and I'm going to grab this one because I think this is a good example. Anything like this. Labels, we've done. Labels, that's it. And all we've got to do then is ink it up or go around the edge of something if you like. You don't have to do this at all, but I thought it looked better if it had a finished look like that. And that's another one I've done, look, as well. Just a piece of that paper, and I've written a number on there. Let me see that. That looks like I'm showing you over there somewhere. Yes, it's just a number, and I've used that sort of, I like that number. I like writing the number 6 like that. It's sort of like this. It's sort of like almost a circle. It's like that. See that? It's sort of like that. Number 6. I love writing number 6 in that style. It's like a vintagey style. Yeah, that one's good, and that one's good. That one's not so, but never mind. It's fine, it's done. Right, so let's have a look. So I've even got a piece of that now, okay? So I'm going to attempt, let's have a look. Where's what we got? I'm going to try and get different elements. Okay, I've even got fabric. I think this is it, yeah. So I've got bits of fabric as well. I've got that shiny one there. Okay, and I've got that one there. Not labels, are they? But they might help. Okay, I've got that one. That one's got some plainy colours, which we might want. Plainy. Oh, not plainy yet. Plainy colours. There we go. Right, okay. So let's start with a thing. I don't know. Oh, that's nice on the back as well. Look, it's got that on the back. And that's on the front, so you could use either of those. You could ink that up. Look. I like the way they've done these. I like those little. I don't know if they've used salt for that, because that's the effect you can get with salt. I did try the other day. I did. Right. I did achieve something, didn't I? So we could put anything down. I'm just trying things at the moment, okay? And I'm not going to mumble. So if you're afraid of me mumbling, I'm not trying not to mumble. Okay. And I don't like that and that. Okay. So I don't know why, but I just don't like the way that does that. I'd have to move that out the way like that. Even that's better. Even that's better, isn't it? Okay. I don't like it. It's up to you. You know, you might like it. You might think, no, I like that. So, but. I even think it might even need a round thing. I have got round things. I've got letters. These are Tracy Fox items. They're perfume ones. That's the mini digitals. I've done the digitals in the small way. That's to do with customs, apparently. Yeah, that's another one. I'm not sure if that looks French customs. I don't know what the other bit is. Right, okay, that was not mumbling, honest. Right, that's another one I've done. I've just written the word company on a pink piece of paper. Right, okay, I have got a whole batch of them, but I've no idea where they are. I'm looking for a heart one and also a circle. Ooh, got plain circles. I've got those as well. They're not labels, but they might do for something. Come on, dear, I want to. Oh, there it is. There's what I'm thinking. I should have done it earlier because that's a really good idea, and I thought, oh no, I won't stick it down. I'll wait till I do it. No, I should have done it because it was a really good example. That's a perfume bottle. That's a heart. That's what I've been looking for, this heart. And that's just a heart cut out, so you can use anything. You could add to the labels, which I think is a good idea. Right, and you could do things like that as well. You don't have to, like I've put it on top of that now, but this is what I was looking for. So you could do things like that. Right, and I had a sort of thing I was going to show you. That's too big. It doesn't matter what it is, I don't think. Oh, the compass, I don't know where that's from, but I don't think it's what I cut out today. This, for example, I could put that there. Now, I don't like that. Guess why I don't like that? It's too long. It's as long as that, and I don't like. I could cut it. You can always cut them. Ah, now let's have a look. Put that there. Don't like that. And that there. Look, I mean, try not to be too long doing it, of course. Right, that's fine. I like that. But there's something that needs to. How about that? 7 there. No, I'm not sure. That's not that. That. No, not keen. Right, so there's. Oh, that's a similar thing. That. I would say that would work-ish. No, it's too long. It's as long as those. Right, no mumbling, says I'm mumbling. Right, so there we go. I don't want to cover that up, that perfume bottle. Right, I've purposely not seen any. I know these are going about, but I've purposely not seen anybody. So I don't know what anybody's are like. Well, I haven't actually seen. I've just heard people mention it. Right, so that can go. Let's have a look. Go putting that there. Quite like that. Quite. It's gonna work. Okay, so that can go across there like that. That can go there, that can go there, and 7. A bit. Do you know what? Not sure. Right. Okay. I'm going to have a go at another one. Right. I'm going to try another one now. So I'm going to try not to mumble my thought processes. Okay. That's one of those digitals that's been reduced right down to, I don't know what percentage I did it at. A very small percentage. Okay, let's get another piece of, let's get a different piece of material. Let's get a frayed shiny stuff. Okay, I could even make it longer than that. I've got a bit of frayed stuff here. Let's put that across there. Let's go for this. Anything will do. Oh yeah, turn it round like that. You don't have to have them straight. It did that itself. Did you see that? I don't want to use ones I've only got one of. I have to buy a whole pad again just to get those. Right. But I've got some labels. Oh yeah, where's those labels? I've got some labels. Some of these labels are digital. That's digital. That's a different shape. It's interesting because you've got different shapes as well, haven't you? So, yeah, and if the idea is to get everything different ways, quite like that. And I'm not sure about that, but quite like this. There. That's okay. Does that look a bit ominous? Because it doesn't matter if you cover that up, because I've got millions of those. Right, not millions, I could print them. Could do that. Quite like the way that looks now. I don't know, I don't want to cover that up. I've only got one of those. See if I've got something to replace it. I've got more of. Wait a minute, let's have a look. Well, that's got more of those. Oh, that's I think this is an Australian lady who does these. The reason I think that is because it says Australian bouquet. I don't know, it's just the way she put it. It's my it says me, my nan and my crafty kids, I think it was. I'm sure that's, I think that would be Australian. It's just the way it is. Just the way. Right, so that one there, that one's a... That's fine. These ones, there's only one of, are the best ones, aren't they? Yeah, they're really nice, they are. Oh, that one's, that's big. That one's small. If I could replace that with that somehow. There we go. Yeah. So I can get that one again. There's not many of them. Right, and just see if I can put that there again like it. I don't like the idea of it, I don't know, it being a gap, so I wonder whether you can... No. Oh, no, I don't like the way that... No, don't like the way that does that, so yeah. I don't know. I'll leave it like that. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Let's put that on. Let's do this. Let's glue this. Let's do this. Let's glue this. Right. Honest. Right, so I'm going to... I think I'm going to glue that on for there first. How about that? Yeah. Then that's done, because I know that goes there. And that can go across here. And that this will glue fabric. So you want something that will glue fabric. Like it will glue fabric if it works. I'm shaking now. It's the sheer effort. Hold on, let's just try and get this to work. What I was doing, what was I doing? Was I just gluing the middle, or am I even in shot? That's the question. I think they sort of are. Right, so let's put that, we'll put that across there like that, because that's different, isn't it? I'll put that straight, okay, that's fine. And then I was going to put that there, wasn't I? That's the only thing that's not straight. I wonder if I can... Oh, is that okay like that? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And you can have things straight if you want, can't you? Yeah, it's not gluing very well, is it? I'm going to have to put the pin back in. So when I take the pin out again, it's got a... was it about... Should we have it over there a bit like that? Yeah. I like the idea of having ones that you can print again. Like a number, don't we? We like numbers, don't we? I've got that other thing I did a number on, didn't I? And there's only one of those, but it's what I did. So, yeah, look, I'm trying to glue with this. This is what happens. Which side is the one that's going to go? I think it's that side. So I'm going to put it there. Okay, so that's a nice cluster, isn't it? I've got, yeah, that's not bad, is it? I wonder what it looked like in a journal. Let me just see if I can put one. Wait a minute. I've got one in my notebooks. That will do, won't it? I need to put it on top now. Yay. Yeah. That would look alright, wouldn't it? Have I inked up down the edge? I don't know if it looks like it needs a bit of that. Yeah. Need to even ink up these, not. I did that. How about that? What else do you add to it? You can add pearl drop, little flat back pearls. That's what I'm thinking of. Flat back pearls, things like that. and gems, things like that. Perhaps you could add those. Oh, Nouveau drops. But I'm okay as long as I remember not to touch them. Okay, so let's put a few of these on. And they look like flat back pearls, don't they? When they're dry. Okay, well they do if you leave them alone. If you don't leave them alone, then they look like smears. Pink smears will be then. I'll put those 3 little dots there. That'll do, won't it? Nouveau drops are really good if as long as you remember not to touch them. Right. Okay, so if you're a bit, yeah, just remember. Just remember, do not touch them. Well, I've got other ideas, okay. That was one idea, sort of like using bits of material. And also, let's have that facing that way, that facing that way. Let's put this under here. I don't know. There's the other side. I mean, that's, oh, both shiny actually. It's not bad as well. I think that's supposed to be the inside, but it's gold. Oh no, hold on. I don't know which is supposed to be the inside, but they're both like goldy colours. And look, it's got a nice free bit here. Let's take that off. So what I was doing is, yes, I was. What happened was the file. It told me to delete some files. Yeah, I was talking about the gold, wasn't I? And that, so that doesn't have to be straight. Obviously, I think if we did it like that, it would look odd. So let's have it like this. I've also got another one. Oh, there's that number one with a number. Look, if I put that there, that would be too parallel with that, so I wouldn't put it there. I think it's the wrong colour. Oh, let's have some words. I don't know, what shall we have on top? I mean, you can have words on top, there's no reason why. You can have one, yes, some people do that, don't they? They put, and then they put like a sentiment or something on top, which isn't my intention on these. Okay. You don't want to cover anything up, do you? Wait a minute, how about there? That looks like it's just falling off, doesn't it? Unless I put that underneath, or unless I had a longer one and put it under, put it there, sticking up. Okay, we don't want it looking like it's, might be, yeah, do you think that? Yeah. Do you think that? Yeah. Just thinking, do we need to put anything else on top? Is that too big? That's obviously one of the... Right, I'm going to purposefully look for one of Tracy Fox's labels, yeah. How about that? May, 5th of May. I can tell that's a Eau de Cologne, can't you? No, I don't think they got colour. I think we need something pinky. What's that say there? It's got a number on it. Yeah, do we need to be a bit longer? Yeah, oh, there's that as well. There's that. I mean, I'm saving that for borders, but you could make that into a label. You make it a bit longer. You could add a number. You could write a number on it. Yeah, things like that. Anything. Well, there's a heart one. It's got that on the back, so it could be either side. Right. Oh, that bouquet. Is that too much now? Are we going overboard now? Yeah, that looks too much. I'm still convinced that's too short. It's too short. I am convinced it's too short. I don't know, it might not be at all. It might be the right length. I've got a couple of these. Let's see if that's one of them. Oh, it's not. It's one of them. That might do it. Sorry, Tracy. Why do things are getting stuck to my fingers and I haven't got any glue on them? I want to see if that's, I want to make sure that says Eau de Cologne on it. We could try that one. Oh dear. Do you know what? Oh, yeah, let's stick it down, and I still might put some Nuvo drops on, okay. I'm going to stick that onto there at the edge. Yeah, I know it's weird, but let's see. I fancy doing that, I know, against, I'm going to do them here. That's in the light, isn't it, lot? Because it's not, I don't get the sunshine round here at this time of day. There, about that. That should be dry within. It shouldn't be too long. It's not as if it's a cold day. It's a nice hot day. Right, and that's why I had the fan on earlier. That's another one. Let's get our page. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's what I tend to do, is put them in the, oh yeah, if you might have to do it something like that. Otherwise you'd have, mind you could have a tab. You could, look, I'm not even showing you, look, I'm showing nobody again. Right, so I'm thinking like that, or like that, yeah, so that'll do, won't it? Great. What about putting it on a circle? I don't want, I might not do this because this is like a unique one, but putting it on something like that. Let's turn that over. I'm not going to do this. It's plain. Putting it on a circle like that. And then using that as a tuck. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? That's a good idea. You could try that one. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be careful of the Nuvo drops. Okay, right. Let's have a look at another idea that I had. I'm going to try and use some labels that I can reuse. That I can reprint, I mean. I want to use these because they're so pretty, aren't they? The Stamperia ones, but I'm saving them. That's one from, I don't know, I did a couple of labels. There was me, my nan, and my crafty kids. Definitely that one. I remember that one because I think she was Australian. Look, Australian bouquet, look. So you could do things like this as well, I think. I don't know how anybody else has ever done them. I mean, you could play them. I don't know. I was thinking I haven't got a circle apart from the ones with the that I haven't got a double of. I'm obsessed, aren't I? I haven't got a double of them. Right, what else is there? What was that one? That one's that sticker, isn't it? Yeah, and what I'm thinking is, you know, a while ago now, I made some envelopes, little envelopes, and we arranged them in a certain way and it looked really nice. That's what I'm thinking of here. Yeah. It's okay. Right, there's that one as well. I know, that one's probably one of those, yeah. But that would look nice, wouldn't it? Still might use. They've all got green on if I use that. So that would look okay because you've got different shapes. If that was the same shape as that, I don't think it would look as appealing. I don't know. It might do if it was in a different place. But I think that or that's a clustery thing, isn't it? Oh, colours. So I'll go with that. I'm going to put that on there. Right. I don't know. It's lopsided, isn't it? Oh, there you go. I'm mumbling here. No, no, we're not mumbling. We're not mumbling. We're talking. Oh, decided to put that there for some reason. Look, yeah. Yes, I'm going in. I'm still doing clusters, aren't I? I was trying to do that other idea, but I'm doing clusters. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Quite like this. So it's sort of like a little idea. I'm just thinking, could I cut something else out of a circle? You could. You've got a punch or something. You don't have to have a punch. You can just scribble a circle. In fact, let me see if I can find my circle box. Yeah, I found my circle box. I'm just looking through it to see what I've got. I've got that one's a, well, that size is, that must be a 2.5 inch one. Obviously I've got different things like ones I've made myself. Oh no, that's not one I've made myself. That's one I've cut out with a that one I've made myself. All I've done there is just drawn round something. That's not too bad. Just too small. Right, what we got there? That's one I've just drawn round and cut out. Right, what else we got in here? Let's have a look. Right. Oh, we got there. Oh, I've had them ages. I found these. That's why. Yeah. I don't know if they would go with this. Yeah, that's a brusho. That's a brusho one. That's nice, isn't it? I love brusho. Right. That's nice, isn't it? Let me have a look at this then. I think this, but that's a bit. That looks good because obviously it's a really nice perfumey labely thing. I haven't gone around the edge. Let me just go around the edge with the thing. Or you could, I know what I could do as well. Go around the edge with some pink stitching or something. I think that might do it. I don't know. We could always try it, couldn't we? And if it doesn't work quite like that, but it needs that thing behind. Let's see if I can find a pinky something. Gold might do it. Right, so I'm going to pour. Let's have a look. I'm going to have it that way around. I'm going to have it that way like that. Right, yeah, I think it's coming to pieces then. I can do some nice big stitches around the edge. Otherwise we'd be ages. Digital, isn't it? Is it digital? Well, it might be some thingy paper. Yeah, I think it is actually. It's not digital. Right, let's go put that there. How about having that at an angle and that? And I don't know, that look odd. Does that look odd now? Does that look odd? I don't know. Does it look odd? Yeah. Right, so what if I took that out? Oops, get it out. No, that's a Tracy Fox label. You can't take Tracy. Quite like that. Yeah, that replaced this, and that's a circle, isn't it? So that will do. Yeah? No? Yeah? Do you like it? Right, okay. I think if I put that on there, I've got to make sure my glue is going to work first time, because we're so pathetic with the glue at the moment. It's not even the right pin, you know, because I've got the pin out of the other one. I think it knows and it's moaning. Right, there we go. So I'm going to put that on there. Oh, this is one I've only got one of. Never mind. That one looks alright, doesn't it? I don't know where to put Nouveau drops on. I could do. I don't know where to, yeah, how about around there? I'm going mad on them, man. Right, let's have a look, just have a look on this a minute, see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Let's put some Nouveau drops on. Yeah, why not? Yeah. So it's a, it's a case of just doing this, lifting it up, because if you don't lift up, sometimes you get a little stringy bit that's up down like that. I could have put some dark, I've got pink and I've got dark pink, but this one looks better, doesn't it? Whoops, hold on a minute, look, I'm doing what I tell you not to do. Right, there we go. Oh, I don't know, let's put some on here as well while we're at it. I don't know, is that too much now? That'll do, won't it? Like walking, it's like doing steps and lifting your feet up. There we go, how about that? That'll do. Yeah. So there's plenty. I was going to put it down now, it hasn't stuck, so we're not putting it down together like that. Right, so I'm putting that over there. I think the other one's a bit dry. Where's the why don't you just throw three cards down and just glue them down? Yeah. Right. I don't like the word cruel there. It's got the word cruel. That's no good, is it? Right. It's quite a different one. It's got fabric. It's got that. Put Nouveau drops on. How about some of that? Yeah, going to cut across there underneath. Without cutting it. So that's another sort of cluster, isn't it? I've got another slim piece like that because that would be quite good. Quite like the idea of that. You could always make one. Well, that's the one with the number 6 on it. I could put a row of numbers down. Let's have a look, see what we can do. Obviously, if you want to do them already made, it's fine. I just can't help making things as I go along. Right, let's try. That don't look right, does it? I think it wants something like inking up. Yeah, keep an eye on that pin, by the way. I want it for my my glues. Right, so let's try this. It's all got numbers on, hasn't it? It's just a number thing, isn't it? Can you see that on a page? That's quite big, actually, if you look. That's about 3 inches, isn't it? So I don't know about that. I'm going to glue those two together. I am, definitely. I'm going to glue them together, and they're going to glue because I'm pushing this in here. Is that right? Oh, it's just, oh, it's like that. That's it. I don't want to have it look across like that. I want to have it some sort of yeah, like that, not across like that. It's got to be some sort, yeah, I think like that. If I can get that into that position, I'll keep it like that. Remember, that goes straight on like that, I'm fine. Right, I said that would go straight up, didn't I? That's helped, didn't it? Yeah. That's a good idea to do that. So remember which way round. If you want to get it exactly the same, got glue on it. We don't want glue. I tell you why you don't want glue, because it dries clear, but it shines. And I don't like that. Do you know what I can do then? Put a little bit of baby powder on. A little bit of that on there. That will stop it from shining. You don't want any shine. I don't like to see shine. I mean, I don't want my stuff to shine. Right, so it's either that way round or that way around. Don't matter which way actually, does it? Let's have a look on the book. Book, Mrs. Law. I don't know if I like that as much. I seem to want something here. Wait, I know what we could put there. That's an idea. Flower. Oh, I had other ideas as well. Oh, there's these flowers. Bigger flowers, slightly bigger. Or they've got butterflies. I want to think about that because I know everybody likes those, don't they? So I'm thinking butterflies, yeah. I'm not going to undo the thing. I've got ones that's actual that I've cut out from books, and I've also got ones I've made like that. And I've also got whimsical. There's the one from a book, I think. That might be a digital or a book. I'm putting that in the wrong one. Digital or a book. No, that's too small, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's a digital. There's a whimsical. I put all my butterflies in the same one. Right. So these are nice whimsicals, aren't they? Those. I found loads of cut-out ones. Where are they? Oh, there's a die-cut one there as well. It's not coming forth, is it? That's the best one. But I wanted it a little bit bigger. These are too big. That powder I think it's got on me. Is that too big? Yeah, it's too big, isn't it? So that's too small, that's too big. I don't know if I've got any more. Let's see. Oh, what's this one? There's one there. I don't know. Ah. That stands out, doesn't it? And if you can give it a bit of a curl. What's that noise? Well, it's not gone off, has it? Oh, it's okay. I've got a. Oh, it's okay. It's probably because something was from my dog. Yeah, that one. I'm going to ink up the edges because it looks a bit. Needs to be a bit more. Oh, there's that one. If I carried on cutting it out, I'll do the one that's done. Right, so I've got piles of boxes on the table now. Yeah, they're all in the light. Put out the light. Not that bad a day. No, it's got the sun sort of on the other side of the house. Look, I always cut the antenna off, so we have to put them back on. Oh, a bit further down there, look. I had it too far up there, didn't I? Yeah, down there, look, like that. That looks good. Just hoping my glue's working. Definitely going to put some. I'll put a little bit on there as well. It's going to work, it's going to work. Right, there we go. That's alright, isn't it? That's nice. That works well, yes. And I'm still thinking about putting some Nouveau drops on. Let's see. Enamel accents. I don't know if that would look. No, that would look too bad, wouldn't it? It's got a little black dots there. I'm thinking at the bottom of there. We're getting bigger as it goes along. Yeah, that would look okay, doesn't it? Yeah, they're enamel accents, Ranger, and the other ones are Nouveau drops. Similar, very similar. Where's the... I've got some more. I've got more than that, haven't I? I did more than that. I did about 4. So what have I put my... Have I knocked it off the table? I can't find the other one. Just got to look for the other one. I'm sure there's more than that. I've been looking for ages and it was on the floor next to my foot and they're intact. Yet the other ones, I've managed to ruin that black one, so I've put a big white one in its place. And the other ones, I think that one's alright, I think. Did I nudge it? Oh no, that one's a bit flat. See, that one's fine even though it fell on the floor. And that is amazingly could take on that colour, because they originally were that colour. Where are we? There. Originally were that colour, and they were amazing, that one. Right, favourite. I always go for a favourite. I think I like that one. I don't know why. It's like that probably because of my new heart. But that was a new heart as well. No, I like them all actually. There's not one I don't like. Apart from I didn't achieve that thing. I think I did 4, didn't I? Look. Oh, I'm getting my fingers in it now. They are slightly wet, they are. They must be dry then. The first one I did now. I was thinking about another thing you could do again. Right, another thing you could do, because these are quite addictive, aren't they? So I've been doing these all night now. Right, so I've got that collar. What's attached to my... That was attached to my jumper. I wonder what was on it. I must have, when I leaned down, I must have collected it. Never mind. Right. See, things like that. So I'm putting things from the left to the right. This seems to be everything I'm doing. I don't know. And then that would be there. And then, I don't know. That's a sort of arrangement. Quite like that. It's almost that thing I did earlier. Yeah. No, I don't like. Almost, or that one. And that's one of those I can't repeat, so yeah, that one. But I mean, it still might even use it if it works. That's quite a nice little arrangement. Something simple like that, or even if I could put, oh, that's some stuff I got from Temu. Quite like that. You could add something like that as well. I've got a green. I've got a greeny silver thing as well. Let's add a bit. I'm trying to get it under. Right, so right, so that all yeah. Weird, too small, yeah, I don't know. So that and that there. I've got 2. So I love these labels, so cute. You don't really want to cover them, do you? Right. So a Tracy Fox label, a heart, a book page label, a piece of braid, is it? Something not quite braid, but never mind. And a Stamperia label. That's quite nice, isn't it? That's an interesting thing. What's one's a nice one as well, isn't it? Oh, apart from it needed to, I think it needed to be a little bit over there. It's stick now. Right, and we're going to put a little bit of this on because it's got that. Come on, dear. A little bit of powder on that to stop it shining. It's even got glue on the back. That's why it made that noise. Right, I'm going to try and stick some glue under there, like that. That'll hold it on. Right, so then we can have a look at all our 5 we've done. Right, so that one's one with a little bit of fabric on. No fabric on that one, and it works brilliantly. It's fine. So, and that one's got fabric on and a butterfly. So I've added an element there, and I've added an element there, that heart, and the fabric and the labels. You can, I suppose you could have a go at making just labels, but I thought I would add, that could be any way, couldn't it? That way or that way, whichever way. And that, oh, you could turn it round so the writing's the right way and have it like that. Why not? So that's your 5 ideas. I think that's quite good. That's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the best in the world cluster maker, but I thought the label idea would be brilliant, and it does. It's a really, really good idea. I don't know who thought of it. Whoever thought of it, well done. I've never seen anybody's video yet, so they're totally different to mine, don't worry. Right then, so if you like my content today, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And anybody who has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. That's amazing. And thank you to Sherry and to, sorry, I know it begins with C. It's Karen. Karen with a C. Thank you to Karen. I would say, yep. So don't forget, I've got papers. I put 6 new papers on Ko-fi, as people will know. Okay, thank you so much, and goodbye.